Browns currently have a 3-point lead against the Penguins, and next is Marion with the weather.
Hello, I'm Marion Byrne. Today will be a very cold day. Very heavy rainstorms will be hitting Memphis, and a possible tornado will be wiping the town. Tornado warnings have been issued across the town, so be careful on the road.
Breaking news! Sanitation workers are currently on strike due to the recent loss of 2 of their workers. They are striking whilst demanding better working conditions.
Martin Luther King Jr. has taken a noticing to this and has decided to lead a rally to speak to the workers.
We have just received word that storms may be putting a damper on the rally. Levels of people planning to go have just dropped because of the dangerous storms.
MLK has recently been isolating himself from friends and family out of fear of rejection and being blamed on things by news reporters.
A few major politicians, such as President Johnson and President Kennedy, have joined in supporting the movement for sanitation workers, but the movement has also been greatly criticized.
Some of King's colleagues have stopped supporting because they believe it gave too much away. This has been breaking news. Now back to your regularly scheduled news program.
Martin Luther King Jr. has openly come out and said that he does not support the Vietnam War and has dared to criticize it.
He feels that it is his responsibility to seek peace among men and do it even in the face of hysteria and
He
scorn.
means that although times are tough, he still wants to make sure everybody is peaceful.
This is all he has said on the matter, but we will keep you updated on anything new he says on the subject.
MLK Jr. and the SCLC are trying to put together a large protest to promote his new movement, the Poor People's Campaign.
This campaign is attempting to end poverty for all races, not just for African Americans, but there's a catch.
To a whopping $32 billion. President Johnson has rejected the plans as too expensive.
Many people consider it to be too big, considering MLK said it himself that it would be the most ambitious, most complicated, and costliest operation they have undertaken.
To pull through this plan, King will need to use all of his persuasive powers he has.
We have received word on how the rally in Washington turned out.
It turned out to be a disaster in terms of nonviolence. Before the start, they took all the normal precautions.
They told people to use nonviolent ways, but as the protest progressed, the march formed into a riot of people breaking windows and looting.
King is devastated with how it turned out, and hopefully will come out and speak about this. And now for commercial.
MLK Jr. ran nonviolent protests, Montgomery bus boycott, and such were his success. Although things were hard, unfair and unjust, through all of this, he gained people's trust.
Sanitation workers went on a strike to get better pay and other things like better working conditions. But King came less motivated. He was afraid of assassination. It's day 10. It's day 10. It's day. I can't believe it's already day 10. It's day 10. It's day 10. It's day. I can't believe.
He even created a campaign for the poor people who couldn't afford to live on their own, couldn't buy a home. The campaign.
Breaking news! Martin Luther King has been pronounced dead at his motel on today, April 4th.
While standing on his balcony at the Lorraine Motel, James Earl Ray fired a shot at MLK's neck, killing him.
This is a great loss in the civil rights movement and will most likely cause an outbreak of violence.
His funeral will be held this week.
All right, go.
He would be greatly missed with a monument built in his honor.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.